What's up, guys? It's the holidays, and this year around the table, we're not talking politics. We're drinking Treehouse. All right, guys, welcome back to the Treehouse Brewing Company YouTube channel, where from time to time we share an update on the beverages we have available here at Treehouse and the reason why we think they'll make your holiday celebrations or your celebrations in life a little bit better. One thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that we do have beer to go in all of our locations, and the products that I'm featuring on the channel are available as of the middle of November and will continue to be available for some time. And if they're not available, we'll have new, fresh, wonderful things in their place. So you can order beers in advance at treehousebrew.com the day you plan to visit. We'll set that inventory aside from you, and you can be off to your drinking holiday bliss when you load up your trunk. All right, guys, so the first beverage I want to feature is a new creation from the Treehouse team within the past couple of months. That is our TreeBiotic Prebiotic Soda. All right, so as of now, we make 4 different varieties. The one I wanted to highlight is Creamsicle. This is made with real vanilla, real orange. It tastes really super fresh and bright and super balanced. There's nothing not to love about this soda. Only 30 calories, won't hurt the belly, won't hurt the wallet. Super tasty. Make sure you check this out next time you come to Treehouse. Moving very quickly into our coffee department's exciting seasonal releases, we have a product called Crimson. So as you know, Massachusetts is one of the top cranberry regions in the world, and why not make a coffee infused with cranberry to celebrate Thanksgiving? That's what Crimson is. Now it sounds a little bit weird, but I would say give it a try, you might be surprised. This integrates and works incredibly well, and the team here at Treehouse Coffee has gone to great lengths to make it balanced, tasty, and flavorful. Next product I want to feature from the coffee roastery is our Hearthfire Oat Latte. Very simply put, this is our house latte. So we got house cold brew, roasted and extracted in-house with oat milk added. There's our base house latte. We add vanilla, caramelized sugar, and Ghani's chocolate syrup that we make in-house. This one tastes like our house latte with roasted marshmallows sprinkled on top. Moving into the spirits that I want to highlight. I'm going to put all 3 up on the table at the same time because I'm very, very excited about these. These products are not well known, but they're very well beloved, and they're growing like gangbusters right now because of how good they are, and people have recognized why small batch craftsmanship can actually make a difference. First product I want to highlight from the distillery is our very, very popular Cristal Peppermint Schnapps. Basically, this is kind of an exercise in both gastronomical science and the artful nature of distilling. We make a very, very high proof schnapps extracted from real peppermint leaves, and then we put it back into the bottle and we add sugar. And because this product has such high alcohol content, you get a crystallization effect that happens on the side of the bottle. So a lot of people have asked us to package this in a larger format. To that we counter that the alcohol content of this schnapps is like 2 to 2.5 times your regular schnapps, so a little bit goes a long way. And one of our favorite hacks here at the brewery is that when you finish the bottle, you can actually pour some hot cocoa in here and get those sugar crystals mixed up and then pour it into a glass for a final little treat. If you want to get a lot of attention showing up to the holiday gathering, bringing a bottle of this will virtually guarantee it. Cristal Peppermint Schnapps. Next spirit I want to feature is our Old Fashioned. This one won double gold at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition this year. We care more about the way a product tastes to us than the way that a judge judges it, but it's still pretty nice to have that level of vindication. This product is made with our own house bourbon. It's available across our ecosystem, and it's a sign of many, many things to come for our bourbon program. Final distillery product that I want to feature, Aperol Spritz is all the rage. This aperitivo we make in-house, super novel Treehouse creation. This is called Perrine Key Lime Aperitivo, and what's beautiful about it, it's wonderful green hue. And once again, with validation from the San Francisco Spirits Competition, not only did this spirit win the double gold, it actually won Best in Show for the category, which is crazy. The spirit is hundreds of years old with all sorts of history, and this product showed out as Best in Show. Best thing about Perrine is that it tastes wonderful. It's punchy, super flavorful, appropriately bitter, and super unique. It tastes awesome in a spritz. It tastes awesome on its own. We hope you guys will give it a shot this holiday season. So the final distillery product that I want to feature today is our Coquito. A lot of pressure on this one. A lot of pride in Puerto Rico for the Coquito. This is our 3rd year making this product. We think we do it a world of justice. For the first time, we have it here in the beautiful sleek can. It's available for a very, very short window in November and December. So when you see it, we suggest you jump on it. Super creamy, wonderful texture, rich in the glass, poured over ice. Take yourself away into a blissful cloud of coquito. All right, moving on to beer. The first beer I want to feature today is one that's called Heavy Creamsicle. Here in this beautiful proper can. There's not much to know about this one. This beer is simply Julius, conditioned with as much vanilla bean as we use for regular creamsicle. And then we add twice as much, sometimes 3 times as much. We do make it to taste, so depending on where it kind of settles out. Long story short, there's an abnormal amount of vanilla beans in this product, and the amount of creamsicle flavor and texture that you get is astronomical. That's Heavy Creamsicle. So in the hazy realm of craft beer in 2025, 2026, there's a kind of a hearty debate as to whether or not a beer wants to be super pale yellow, or if it wants to have a little bit of crystal or honey malts in it that make it a little bit orange. We're kind of team orange here at Treehouse, but recently we have branched out into making more milky yellow beers. Yellow is the new orange is the beer that either answers the question affirmatively for you or says to you, hey, I like yellow, but I like orange more. Anyway, yellow is the new orange is our best effort at making the milkiest, most delicious yellow beer we possibly can. Next beer I want to highlight is Emperor Sorbet Creamsicle here in this wonderful golden can. The primary difference in this beer between, say, Heavy Creamsicle, Emperor Sorbet is that for Emperor Sorbet, we add a heap of guava puree, and then we also add the vanilla beans to the beer, and the base beer is also Emperor Julius. So in Emperor Sorbet Creamsicle, you're getting a much richer base beer. You're getting that thick, wonderful guava puree, and then you're getting that little bit of vanilla character from the addition of freshly scored vanilla beans. I don't know what else to say. This beer is eye-openingly tasty, and I have not met anybody that doesn't love at least a little bit in their glass, especially on a holiday. All right, so next beer on the list I think represents an enormous value. Brownie Bite is a small rendition of Brownie, which is our pure barrel-aged stout made with chocolate. Brownie Bite's a little version of that, so you're gonna get some freshly made stout blended with barrel-aged stout, also blended with fresh chocolate. Super value, thick beer, not overly thick, super shareable, available here in a 12-ounce little nugget of a can. You can crack one and enjoy it yourself, or you can pass it around the table. Either way, I promise you, anybody that tastes this beer is going to love it. Next beer I want to highlight is a little number called King Fern, here also in a proper can with this wonderful gold motif. This beer is the ultimate expression of our Fern series. Super aggressively hopped, features Citra and Peacherine. It's going to pour a super milky yellow color into the glass. And I'm telling you, in 2025, it doesn't get much better than this. This beer is going to make your holiday better whether you drink it yourself or you want to share it. Next beer I want to feature actually features me, I guess. This is a beer we make every year to celebrate the crew. Historically, we've called it crew beer. This year, we're actually calling it Shifty because frankly, I want a beer called Shifty more than I want a beer called Crew. Kind of goes toward the idea that after a day's hard work, I'm ready for a beer. And we've crafted it to do just that. Light beer full of citrus character, mango, a little bit of pine, easy drinking. You're gonna see something like 300 people grace these cans. Listen guys, it takes a village to make Treehouse Treehouse. Every product is a project that someone directs their passion toward, and we believe you can taste that when you enjoy them. Treehouse crew, from maintenance to administrative to production to retail, is absolutely second to none. So celebrate the crew with us with Shifty in your glass. Final beer I want to feature today I think is one that I'm most excited about, not only because of the way that it tastes, but also because of how we made it. Hopsgiving 2025 features actually 22 hop varieties, of which the vast majority feature selections that we've made in person all across the world. So Thanksgiving is about a cornucopia. It's about a celebration of all the things. And we thought what better way to combine as many hops as humanly possible into one beer that has more tasting notes than I care to list right now. Super juicy, super hoppy, milky haze. It's going to be a very, very fun beer to talk about, enjoy, and share over this upcoming holiday season. All right, guys, I got to tell you, this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to all the goodies that we have available at Treehouse right now. If I were to do this for every beer we made, you'd have to open 47 Julius's for me to get through everything that I want to talk about with what we make here at Treehouse. But the point that I want to get across is all of these products are made freshly here at Treehouse. They're made with purpose and intent. They're made with care for your hard-earned cash. And we really believe that the vast majority of these beverages will enlighten your palate to new and interesting flavor profiles this holiday. We think you'll have your best Thanksgiving and Christmas ever if you give some of these products a shot. And that's all I've got for today, guys. I want to thank you as always for watching. Of course, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. and we'll see you next time. Take care.